96% of enterprises are already using AI agents, and 97% are actively exploring system-wide agentic strategies. That's our future talk. That's from the 2026 State of AI Development Report by OutSystems, published this year.
Wait, hold on. So we've gone from let's experiment with a chatbot to our whole organization runs on autonomous agents in what, 12 to 18 months?
Amazing faster than that, honestly. And here's the real kicker. The same report found that 64% of organizations deployed AI agents before they felt fully prepared. Among the engineers and developers actually responsible for keeping those systems running, that number jumps to 75%.
So we're literally building the plane while flying it. That's both impressive and genuinely terrifying at the same time.
That's exactly what this USAII article is about. It's titled Beyond Prompting, Why AI Agent Management is the Career Skill of 2026. And the title isn't marketing hype. It's a genuine strategic warning.
Break this down for me from the ground up. What does agent management actually mean in practice? Because I feel like that phrase gets thrown around without much definition.
Great question. The article defines it as the ongoing discipline of directing, monitoring, and governing autonomous AI systems within professional environments. The key word there is ongoing. Unlike a chatbot that just answers questions, an AI agent reasons through complex objectives, calls external tools, pulls in data from multiple sources, and executes multi-step tasks, all without human intervention at each individual step.
So it's fundamentally different from the ask a question, get an answer loop we're all used to. It's continuous supervision, not one-time configuration.
Exactly. And that's exactly where the critical error happens. Most people treat agent management as an extension of general AI literacy or prompt engineering. The article says, and I'm quoting directly here, it is neither.
Okay, so what actually makes it different? Give me the concrete reasons.
The article lays out 4 key reasons. First, agents operate autonomously across multi-step pipelines. Unlike a single query interaction, deployed agents execute sequences of decisions, tool calls, and subtasks. One bad instruction doesn't produce one wrong output. It starts a chain reaction of compounding errors. The MIT Sloan Management Review's 2026 AI Governance Briefing identifies silent error propagation in agentic systems as among the top operational risks facing technology organizations this year.
Silent errors. So by the time you notice something's off, the agent's already made 5 or 10 bad decisions, each one building on the last.
Precisely. Second reason, agents are now embedded in consequential systems. We're talking financial records, production code bases, customer databases, internal communication systems. The professional managing these agents carries governance responsibilities that simply didn't exist in previous technology roles.
That's a significant weight shift. What's the third reason?
Governance is falling dangerously behind deployment. Deloitte found that although 74% of organizations expect to be using agentic AI at least moderately within 2 years, only 21% currently have a mature governance model in place. That 53-point gap between deployment ambition and management readiness is exactly where agent management as a professional competency becomes non-negotiable.
So the gap isn't in building agents. The gap is in managing them responsibly.
That's the whole thesis. And the fourth reason is the practical skill set itself. The article breaks agent management into 4 interconnected competencies.
Walk me through each one.
First, task decomposition, the ability to break a complex objective into discrete, verifiable subtasks that an agent can execute consistently. Vague or compound directives produce compounding inaccuracies. Second, output verification, the practice of evaluating agent-produced work against defined quality criteria before any downstream use. Here's the key insight. Fluency of output must never be equated with accuracy. A systematic verification process is foundational, not optional.
That's a critical distinction. An agent can sound incredibly convincing while being completely wrong.
Exactly. Third, diagnostic capability, the capacity to identify precisely where an agent breakdown occurred. Was it the instruction, the context provided, the model's reasoning, the evaluation criteria? Without this diagnostic skill, corrective refinement is just guesswork. Fourth, iterative refinement, the ongoing adjustment of prompts, context, constraints, and evaluation frameworks based on observed agent behavior across multiple iterations. This is not a one-time configuration exercise. It's a continuous professional responsibility.
So what I'm hearing is that the real skill isn't writing the perfect prompt, it's building an entire system around the agent, the harness, the evaluation framework, the feedback loop.
Yes, that's exactly the shift, from operator to architect, from what magical words do I type to how do I design the end-to-end workflow so the agent produces reliable, verifiable results. That transition is the career skill of 2026.
The article mentions this isn't just for senior leadership, that it's relevant for mid-level roles too. Is that realistic?
Absolutely. As agent deployment becomes standard practice across engineering, product, and data teams, the expectation cascades down. If you're a mid-level engineer, product manager, or data analyst, this is becoming part of your job description. The article explicitly says the core competencies remain consistent regardless of seniority.
So what's the actionable takeaway for someone listening right now? What do they actually do tomorrow morning?
3 things. 1. Stop treating agent work like advanced prompt engineering. It's system design now. The mental model shift from what do I ask to how do I structure the workflow is the most important move you can make. 2. Build a verification habit. Before you let any agent output touch a real system, check it. The more fluent and convincing the output, the more carefully you should verify it. 3. The window for early advantage is open, but it won't stay open forever. Every major technology transition creates a brief period where early investment and the right competency compounds disproportionately.
That's the core message, isn't it? The professionals and organizations that act with deliberate intent in 2026 won't just adapt to what comes next, they'll be positioned to lead it.
Exactly. The window closes faster than people think. Today's the day to start treating agent management as a real, distinct professional discipline.
Great advice. That's all for today's episode of Beyond Prompting. We'll be back tomorrow with more on moving from operator to orchestrator to architect.
Energetic? Subscribe if you're building the future, not just prompting it. See you tomorrow.